Merry Christmas and prosperous New Year to all my fans, families, friends, students, and colleagues. Once more, you're welcome to Life Coach Series with Dr. Leo. The year is wrapping up. Today's 28th December. And on our topic today, I just want us to take a stock of what we have done this year. Take a stock of what you have done this year. Take a stock, the do's, the don'ts, the achievement, what you have achieved this year. In this life coach series, follow us. Next year will be very, very much more than what we did this year, because the next year that we are coming in, we are having a lot that we're going to present to you. But for this year, let's take a stock of what we have done and what we didn't do, or what we intend to do that we didn't do well. Individually, yourself, and collectively, take a stock of what you have done. Today's topic is just for us to look at ourselves, what we have done, and check what we need to do in the new year. We normally hear of New Year resolution. I will do this, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do this, I'm going to do this. Because this is a very fundamental time for you to plan for the year ahead. As you pray, ask God to protect you and guide you. You also plan yourself and what you need to do and how you need to do it. If you check, you will realize that there are so much that you put in place in the year 2024 that, due to maybe the economic hardship, due to the one or two things, maybe one frustration or the other, the business frustration or work frustration, one thing or the other, you couldn't achieve them. Now take a stock. You've seen how everything went in 2024. This is another time for you to take stock of what you couldn't do, what you were able to do, and harmonize yourself for the new year ahead. And how do you plan for the year ahead? There are two vital ways I will give to us that we should use to plan for the year ahead of us. What is that two vital way? There is something called tangible and intangible planning. You must have what we call tangible and intangible planning. There is this issue that people will, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. You don't know, is this thing is it tangible enough or is it intangible enough? You need to know what you can put on ground and feel it and have it that will generate something for you, and what you cannot have physically but can still generate something for you. Tangible and intangible planning. What are the tangible planning? Those tangible areas are those things that you can feel. Plan for things that you can hold on to. You can feel, this is my own. This is any assets like land, like house, like vehicles, like everything you need to do that you can feel, that you can use, like owning a shop, opening this, like you actualizing some things that that is physical. Those are tangible. But they can give you money, but no, there is always wear and tear in tangible ideas, tangible planning. Because when you don't plan, putting wear and tear and the vagaries of tangible planning is always a serious problem. There is always wear and tear in that area. Then in the other area, intangible, I tell you this, There are a lot of persons that started poor at the beginning of 2024, but they end up very rich at the end of 2024. Many of them went through intangible areas. I'm not saying that tangible is not good. They are all good, depending on how you plan yourself. Intangible areas, there are many of them. Some people went into learning a skill, a particular skill that helped them. Some people went into online, like some people went into online content creating. Some people went into, so these are intangible. You don't all have it, but at the same time they acquire a skill, acquire something that is paying them off. Those are intangible. There are tangible areas and there are intangible areas. The time you start planning, ask yourself, what are those things that I can do? Like some persons, they don't have, they will only train people and make money. Some people go into soft ideas, soft ideas that is not physical, and they make a lot out of it. So as we are going into the new year, I want us to start now, to start planning ourselves in tangible and intangible areas that you want to invest your time, your talent, your treasure, all your energy in. If you want to go into tangible, you map it out and you allocate yourself and resources for it. If it is intangible, you also map it out. Note, both has their own do's and don'ts. Both they have their own vagaries. Both has their own advantage and disadvantage. Look for how what will fit you and what will benefit you. But you must know the difference between tangible and intangible area. You don't need to go into so many. You can just pick one or two of them, one or two tangible area and one or two intangible area as you progress in life. Once more, I want to wish us a Merry Christmas, a prosperous New Year, and as we plan to make our New Year resolution, let us learn to do it right with a good ideas of knowing tangible and intangible business and areas that we want to do. I want to tell us, share this information with family and friends. Once more, Merry Christmas.